Hey guys, welcome to the Fridge Podcast. You may be asking, what's the Fridge Podcast? What's the Fridge? Who are you? And why are you on my screen? Well, my name is Ryan, and my friend Justice here is my co-star.
Oh, hello.
You may be asking, who am I? Well, my channel's Froyo. You may be coming from there because I'm going to upload this first episode on my channel and this channel just to get some clout. Or the Fridge channel, just to bring some people over. And you may be asking what the Fridge is. The Fridge is my group of friends. That's really it. We have a Discord server where we have different sections of the Fridge. This is actually our Fridge right here. I live in the bottom left. Justice lives in top right. And yeah, well, I guess I just. Well, really, most of the people, or all the boys, all the cool boys, live in the ice dispenser. Shout out to my ice dispenser bros, but I'm stuck in bottom left because one person had to occupy each room. I don't know. Anyway, I'm the only one in bottom left. There's also under the Fridge, where the mostly AFK people lie. Yeah. It's just really Discord server, so that's the intro to the Fridge. So now is Justice's favorite, the Talk About Whatever section, where we talk about whatever. So Justice, would you like to tell us, a story, or talk about anything?
Jeff Daniels.
Who's Jeff Daniels?
What's up with him?
Do
you know who Jeff Daniels is?
No.
I can hate him.
Who's Jeff Daniels?
He's a 65-year-old man.
And?
Just look him up. Just look him up.
Okay. What about him?
Isn't his face annoying?
He's in Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
And 101 Dalmatians? And The Martian.
He's in The Martian.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
He's in a lot of popular movies. Because of Winn-Dixie.
He's 6'3".
He's taller than both of us. He's also in the Steve Jobs movie. I didn't even know that's a thing. They made a movie.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No. I don't pay attention to Apple things. Oh.
Apple things.
That reminds me. That's a good thing to talk about. So one of the things that annoys me the most is when people say, "Are you Apple or Android?" Those are two different things. 'Cause iOS, right, is an operating system. It's the operating system of Apple. Android is an operating system. You can't compare a company that makes computers, phones, watches, other garbage products to an operating system. Because
honestly, if I'm being honest, I like iPhones. But sometimes they're very expensive.
it's not, I feel
All of their products are mostly expensive.
I feel like their products are, you're paying for the brand and not the product. Right? Because everyone knows.
It depends. If you look at the features in the newer iPhone,
but if you look at the features in the newer iPhones, they're all the same. And all in the 10,
not necessarily.
in the 11, all that stuff, they're all.
Superb.
A superb what?
I'm not even gonna lie. The camera is amazing.
Yeah, but my Google Pixel 4 XL, right? It's I don't know, $800. I don't remember. It's $800 or $700.
Still a lot of money.
And it has the best camera on the market. And it's cheaper than that. And what's the...
Are you sure the best camera on the market?
Yeah.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah.
Do you know what the iPhone 11 camera is?
Yeah, it's... Which... Oh my god, I can't spell. Which phone
I'm gonna read it out to you. Okay?
has the best camera? Ugh, Motorola, gross.
It's an upgraded dual lens camera system. It includes an f1.86 element 12 megapixel wide angle lens and an f24 5 element 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, up from a single 12 megapixel camera in the iPhone XR. It's substantially better than the iPhone. If you look that close and you look to the
I just, ugh. I feel like I just don't like it. I don't like Apple.
looking at the comparison between the Google Pixel 3 and the iPhone 11.
Yeah, but that's
Just trying to.
the 3. We're way past.
What's the new?
Really, it's the 4A because that's coming out in like July.
But is there information on it?
I don't know. The 4XL is the newest one, or the one that I have.
Out?
Yeah, I think so at least. But when you're comparing, again, Apple to Android, you can't do that because Android's like a vast sea of different types of products. Like, what runs on Android? Motorola, LG, Samsung, Google, a lot of different phone brands run on Android. And Android has different capabilities, right? So that's why not all of those Android phones are the same. They have different features and stuff. And I just think that it's an unfair comparison because you can't compare it to an operating system. But, yeah.
But when they say Android, they're trying to say something, like.
But people,
I'm assuming they're trying to say Samsung or just Android product.
they just think, when people think of Android, most of them think of Samsung. Which,
Yeah.
I know Samsung's probably the biggest product line and the most popular Android, but it's not all Androids. Like, there's a bunch of Androids that are better than Samsung phones. Obviously, a lot of Samsung phones are very good, very high tech, But I don't think that you can compare them. Do you want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hold on, let me end it with this. Jeff Daniels, if you're watching
Don't say it.
this,
Don't say it.
just
Don't say
watch out, Jeff Daniels.
That-
That's not a threat. That's not a threat.
Okay, next topic. So, Mojang Studios, the creators of Minecraft, changed their name and logo. And that may not be like the biggest news ever, right? But more important stuff came with that reveal. They had a reveal trailer for, the new logo, new name. What do you like better? Do you like the new logo or the old logo better?
Not at all. Not at all. The older logo I like 100% more.
I don't know. I really
It's primarily. I don't know.
I
It looks
feel
like they're just trying to appeal to the newer users.
I feel like what's happening.
Especially people coming for Minecraft.
Yeah. I just feel
Like it's trying to appeal to new or old Minecraft players.
Yeah, I feel like I have a more sense of nostalgia with the first one. But I also kind of like the design of the new one. I know the reason that they did that, which was because they were expanding more, they were, like, getting more studios around the world. And also, they're expanding their brand, I guess, because recently, or I think recently, or I don't know if it's not out yet, Minecraft Dungeons, right? Which is like a Minecraft RPG. Have you heard of it?
I haven't heard of it actually.
They released a new like Minecraft kind of RPG game. It's very interesting. It looks great. It's like Minecraft Story Mode if Minecraft Story Mode had better writing and was like
I liked Minecraft.
you were fully active. I liked it, but the writing was kind of meh. especially towards later in the seasons. Also, the whole YouTuber part kind of, you know. The YouTuber murder mystery. Like, But they released Minecraft Dungeon. Like, look it up right now. It looks great.
Quick shout out to Ruben.
Oh god, I cry. A spoiler alert. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows this. But Ruben dies. I think you can save him. I don't know. I tried a lot. But I cried when he first died because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Because the first thing I remembered was I was watching a playthrough of it. And then it got to that point and I watched the playthrough, the person who's playing it. I watched Ruben die and I was really sad about that. And then
I found out he died before. I was trying to get through to no spoilers. And then I'm scrolling through Reddit and there...
yeah, I was trying to, like...
I still remember.
I was so sad, but I was watching a video. And it was like, how to save Ruben. And I tried over and over and over again, and I couldn't get it. And I started freaking out and having, like, anxiety. I was like, am I really just bad at this game? Because I want to save this pig. I want to, like, you know. And he just died.
Yeah.
But, anyway, so, during...
Oh, hold on. I need to tell a story about Minecraft.
Okay.
Me and Ben, we stayed home from school the 2 days in a row. We just slept over, and
Okay.
one day,
Just so you
we
know,
wake
not
up.
everyone knows who Ben is. Ben is Justice's
Ben's, like,
friend.
Probably one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Of all time. Not even probably. He is. He is. But
okay, I take a close second.
no. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's not what I meant. Okay, just let me tell the story. So we woke up and Ben's like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I don't care." He turns on the Xbox and he says, "We're beating Minecraft."
Oh wow, that's ambitious.
I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yeah." So we are playing the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
Literally didn't even look away from the screen. I don't think.
Oh my gosh.
His grandma bought us McDonald's, which, let me tell you, the signature order that we always get. 1 Big Mac, 10-piece nuggets, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
Anyways. Well, where was I? Yes. So we get to the, basically we're about to enter the end.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Are you ready?" I was like, I'm ready. We jump in. We weren't on hardcore because, like, obviously not. That's the scariest thing ever.
Oh my god. I'll tell my story after. But continue.
Yeah, where you cheated on the hardcore world?
No, the one where I tried my first hardcore world and I was in full iron armor. And then I was doing so well as mining for diamonds, and a creeper snuck up behind me, blew me up, and the game just ended, and I was so sad. Because I didn't know that in hardcore, a creeper can kill you when you're in full iron armor.
Yeah,
it's so annoying.
But let me continue the story. So, I was feeling quite ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like
that whole, we're beating Minecraft today, it got me kind of hype.
Like
So I came in there.
Avengers Endgame ambitious, or like,
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Like, let's get this son of a bitch's ass. That's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, you know how at the end it'll show, like, what you killed the dragon with?
Yeah.
So I hit him with a bucket once. And the bucket showed up. Yeah, that was probably one of my greatest achievements.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I killed him with a bucket. Which I didn't. I hit him with the bucket, but I tell everyone I killed him with a bucket.
I watched a YouTuber who beat all of Minecraft with only a bucket. It was so great. He does a bunch of, like...
How long did it take in the end? Oh my god, the
3 hours.
Minecraft credits, oh my god.
Yeah, they're so great, but they're so hard to bear once you've played the game like a million times. Like every time
You know, like wow, we're like this is worth it.
it's so like philosophical.
Yeah.
And then you play it for like Minecraft for like the 17th time and you're reading through that and I'm like, oh my gosh, please. I just want to see my dogs again. Yeah. But
It was probably one of the proudest moments of my life.
there's this YouTuber that I watch who he's beaten Minecraft with a bucket, he's beaten Minecraft with like Jump Boost 3 and constant jumping. He does like a bunch of streams, like almost maybe once a week, where he streams Minecraft but doing challenges. Like one where it was Minecraft but he can't break any blocks.
How? How does
Minecraft
that work?
but he can't use any tools or wear any armor. He's so good at the game.
That's how it used to be when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah. But
It was like no armor.
he's so good at the game. It's amazing watching his streams. They take like 3 hours, but which is crazy because 3 hours may seem like a long time, but for someone who plays Minecraft, like
Weren't you on it for like 8 hours today? What game were you on for 8 hours?
I was playing Brawlhalla, but I wasn't actually
For 8 hours?
No, I wasn't playing the game because I was working on the game today. Or was playing the game today and they came out with like a battle pass and I want to buy it. It's like $10. So I go to my mom like, "Hey, can I buy this battle pass for $10?" No, cuz the game was just resting, right? My computer was there.
Okay.
So a couple hours later, right? My mom's like, "Hey," or after I've eaten something, my mom's like, "Hey, let's go down to basement. If you do some work, right, like cleaning out the basement, I'll give you $10 an hour." So like, I do the first hour. Oh my gosh.
Why not do like little bits of work at a time? The longer you're down there, the more money you get.
Yeah, I did. I was down there for like 3 hours. In a straight. 3 hours straight, then I ate some food. And I came back upstairs and I bought the battle pass, but that was so painful. Anyway, so back to what we were talking about here, right? Because we didn't even get to finish this topic. They're planning it says during the announcement they said we are planning a future film, an epic live show, and playing with ideas for brand new games. I just realized I didn't.
If they use the movie, this is what I'm imagining. They're going to milk Minecraft until it's completely, like, just irrelevant.
Yeah, but they have to. It's such a big game. You know, everyone knows Minecraft.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's gonna get so awful.
I feel
like I already can't stand Minecon. Like even when I was like 9, I couldn't stand Minecon.
They stopped doing they did Minecon on Earth and then Minecon Live. They've slowly been taking away from it, but I always wanted to go to Minecon because I just wanted one of those capes so bad. That's the only reason I want to go. I mean, sometimes seeing my favorite YouTubers would be great, but I've never been to a convention. I always wanted to go like Minecon, Comic-Con, but like, But for the film, Justin, did you sleep? Hey guys, we're back. Sorry, there was a bit of a technical difficulty. Anyway, so I've always wanted to go to like Minecon and stuff. It would always be a great experience, like seeing my favorite YouTubers and Comic-Con. But I don't know, going to conventions really doesn't seem like my thing. Also,
Comic-Con is 1,000 times better than Minecon.
Yeah, obviously.
If I got tickets to Minecon and $50, and it was like reduced cost for Comic-Con tickets, I'm buying Comic-Con tickets.
That was a really bad way to explain that. Anyway, my question is, what does the epic live show mean?
Go somewhere for free. It's like go somewhere and get money. But like I would hate to be around those. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Minecraft, but I don't like Minecraft kids. You know
yeah, It's a
Like
lot of
detonate
kids at
Bill.
Minecon, which would be annoying. That's why I don't really like conventions, because it's just too much for me. It's an overload. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like it would be surrounded by a bunch of people, especially when they're like, does anyone have any questions? Detonated wham.
Does anyone have any questions? Is Herobrine Wheel? Oh my god.
Where's Hero? Why isn't he in the game?
How can I summon him? Like, why don't you guys add the Aether Dimension from the mods? Anyway,
Herobrine is such an annoying concept to me.
I found it interesting at first, and they really milked it.
People in school would be talking to me.
Oh my gosh. When people were like theorizing about Herobrine, like, oh my gosh, it's Minecraft, guys.
Speaking of Herobrine, I just saw the weirdest picture on my Instagram feed.
Oh no. Oh, your phone is listening to you. Your phone is listening to you. The phones are taking over. Anyway, so 3 things.
My phone's basically broken.
3 things. The 3 questions I want to ask are: what are our hopes for the games? Like, what games do you think they should make? Like,
Nothing like Minecraft.
I don't think they should do Minecraft again. I know I love Minecraft Dungeons. It looks great. It looks like a fun RPG. It looks really great. Right? It doesn't.
If they're gonna do Minecraft again, they're gonna have to take a different approach.
Yeah, I don't know what other thing they can do with Minecraft, because they have an RPG now. They have, like, a story Telltale Games version. Like,
What
it's
I'm thinking is Minecraft, but basically like Fallout 76.
Can you
The
go? Can you go?
hear me out. The concept of Fallout 76 in Minecraft.
Can you explain Fallout 76? Because I've never played it.
You never played it? I've never played it, but
Okay, here we go.
it's pretty. Because I don't. People are telling me it's not worth buying.
Yeah,
Because
it doesn't seem like it. I'd rather get the other Fallout games.
so have you played any Fallout game?
No. I want to play some of them, but I don't know.
Fallout 4 is probably my favorite one. But so far, the reviews on Fallout 76, they're around literally a 2.7.
Yeah.
It's either... Oh, God.
Seems pretty bad.
Here, let me see. Let me read one of the 1 stars, and I'll read one of the 5 stars. Okay, that one is extremely long. Who's so mad? I don't get that. Calm down. Anyway.
When you understand, when game developers disgrace their series, like, you know, people get mad. Actually, I have a really good example of that. I can put this with Minecraft too.
Yeah.
So remember how I was talking about Danganronpa?
Jesus Christ, all of them are like 18 paragraphs.
While you're looking through those, I'm going to explain this to you. Also,
Okay, I found one.
Okay.
I found one. This is a 1-star review by Jesse Boger.
Oh, exposed.
Between Xbox support making fun of me and all the multiplayer games tormenting me like Gears, Halo, and every other game that doesn't even deserve a cent spent on it, I can't believe I looked forward to the next Fallout game. For years, this series helped me through a lot of pain in my life. Imagine when I found out what this game was going to be. What a joke. The sad thing is, I had so much hope for the next Fallout game to help me through the mockery that Xbox has put me through, and illness in my family. You have, in all capitals, you have mocked my very being as if I was garbage. Oh my god. There's no words. There's no...
I shouldn't be laughing at this. This is awful.
There's no words, Bethesda, that I can say to you to express how I feel. Not only does
Well, clearly
Xbox
there's a
rob
lot of
me, but
words.
you knock me down calling me a no longer Fallout fan, a piece of trash with this game.
I wonder what's so bad about this game compared to the other. Like, I've heard
My
it.
brother thought it was.
I've heard it was so trash, but I've never played a Fallout game, so I don't. I feel like if I played Fallout 76 first, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. Right? Because when you play a really bad game, it's like, here, the Paper Mario series, right? There's this one, that Sticker Star, right? And Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, right? Everyone hates those games. Everyone hates... Yeah, they were one of my first games. On my 3DS, I played Dark Moon, I played Sticker Star, I played them all the time, and I loved them. But maybe it's because I hadn't played the other games in the series, I didn't have the set expectations. Right?
Yeah.
But when I go back to
When people have set expectations, they expect it to be completely...
Yeah, so I have an amazing example. I have an amazing example of this. Also, if you haven't played Danganronpa, please just, like, I'll put a time stamp to skip to, right, in the description, okay? But, Danganronpa is a game, it's like a killing game, right? So, it's 16 kids are forced to kill each other until there's, like, a couple in the end, couple survivors, they have to find out who the mastermind is, and then escape, right? So the first and second games, I don't really care for the first one, but the second game is amazing, right? And the third game is probably one of the best games in the series. There's a bunch of spin-offs, right? But in the third game, it's such a good game. Like, all the characters, it's so great. It has the best animation. And the ending, they reveal that it was all just fake. It was all a TV show that you had to interview for. Everything about it was faked. Which made a lot of fans angry. Because all these characters that they cared about and invested their time in, it never happened. It wasn't real. But at the same time,
obviously, either way, it's a video game.
Yeah, but in the series, it's like this big event happens, but it's like all a TV show. Though I personally, I like the ending, but the one problem I have with it is it's Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3. The reason, I always thought it was weird that it was V3 instead of just Danganronpa 3. And I thought it was that reason because they have an anime called Danganronpa 3, which, like, was part of the series. But really, it was Danganronpa V3 because it was the 53rd.
Oh, dang.
So, that made me so mad. It's like, maybe with Fallout, but they skipped, like, 51 games, and then just kind of, it had to end there because they found out the plot. So if you were to play if they came out with another Danganronpa game, like Danganronpa...
Imagine how Xbox fans feel.
Yeah, but Danganronpa 3, right? If they came out with like 3 or 4, we would have to go back to that and know this doesn't matter. There's nothing impactful happening here. I just wish they came out with more games before they just abruptly ended the series. Because we didn't end up getting that many characters. And, I don't know, it just bothered me a little. But,
yeah, I get that.
I didn't...
Anyways, let's get to the 5-star review.
Oh, okay.
This one is by...
Wait, I need to find out what time. I'm gonna just say skip to 29 to give me... Yeah, there we go. Okay, continue.
From a 5-star review on Fallout 76 by Cowboy Man, Dustin Vetterman. Started playing in December of 2019, and I have to say that as a Fallout 4 fan, this has been incredibly fun. I've encountered a few bugs and had one crash, but it's not game-breaking by any means. I've been recommending this game to everybody that I know enjoyed Fallout 4. If you enjoyed Fallout 3, then the new dialogue that's coming with Wastelanders expansion should entice you. I sincerely believe that while Bethesda has made some mistakes with the launch of this game, they really strive to give the player base a fun environment to explore. I've more than got my money worth out of this experience so far, and I've even enrolled in their optional monthly subscription service. If a developer makes a game that I enjoy, I have no problem parting with my cold hard cash. Give the game a shot. If you don't like it, you lost a bit of cash. But if you're like me and you like it, you've gained a really fun time. Enjoy.
Hmm.
See, I like that guy.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't telling you to go buy it. He wasn't saying anything.
That guy. Okay, those two remind me of the people that are like in Fortnite now, like Fortnite Chapter 2. Those are the people that like hate it because it's not nostalgic, right? It's not the same as the beginning of Fortnite, but of course they have to change the game, and obviously people complain because they're like, oh, they're not listening to the player base, but if they listen to the big player base, which is not the competitive players, they listen to the big player base, then the competitive player gets mad, right? But if they listen to the competitive players, the player base gets mad. So there's no winning for them at this point, unless they just reverse the whole game back to like the original, which would be awful. Because no one would enjoy that, really. Because if they just brought it back to the original game, then people would be asking for new stuff. But if they add new stuff, then people don't like that. So there's just this mob effect that if one person speaks out about something, like,
no one else likes it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I think we can move on from this Minecraft thing, because this is just like a video game rant thing. Also, the movie is definitely going to be about Minecraft, which concerns me a lot. I have this.
I don't want to see a Minecraft movie.
I don't. Anyway, next, a debate about real life. I like how this slide is so empty. Should states start
yeah, everything else is like, wow.
Reopening now or wait until later? Because the debate's just like. So how do you feel about this? This is like real life talk. So like for those of you suffering from, we can't say the name because then our video might get taken down. But from the disease, the pandemic, you know.
Epidemic.
Yeah. If you're suffering,
but
I don't think they should. What's your opinion?
So, I don't think countries should reopen. I don't think entire countries should open, like as a whole at the same time.
Yeah. Because
that's fucking stupid.
Justice. I mean, I don't care about it. Doesn't matter for now. Because, we're not getting monetized and stuff. So, but once we start getting monetized, which is...
I'll rethink that.
That's at like 1,000 subscribers, though, so we don't have to deal with that for a long time.
But, what was I saying?
That, states...
I don't agree with beaches reopening at all. Especially here. We were second in cases. And now we're like, you know what? Take your shirts off. Get in a big body of water. Have a good time.
The water hasn't been reopened yet, which I think is, like, lifeguards.
So it's just sand?
Yeah, you just have to stay on the beach.
Go to a beach with no water.
The water wasn't...
Buy a sandbox.
Honestly, I feel like opening the beaches is fine, because they have the cops enforcing social distancing, but at the same time, what are the cops gonna do? Shoot in the sand to make sure the people stay apart? Yeah, they can't, like, push the people apart either, because they don't want to touch the people.
They're gonna touch them, yeah.
Yeah, so, the reason I think it's starting to get to summer, and people are starting to freak out because, their summers are being canceled, and, so I think letting people go to the beaches and start letting them reopening like natural parks and stuff. But try to
go in your backyard.
Yeah.
If you don't have a backyard, go to like I don't know, a public park.
Yeah, but those are closed. Like there's a park.
Actually, the one by my grandma's house.
There's a
drove past
park in my neighborhood, and there's like caution tape all over it. Like
I know some people closed only the bottom of the slides. So if someone's gonna slide down, they're going to be in like.
That reminds.
Especially like brittle boned babies.
I was
Like,
watching.
come on, let's go down the slide. Crack.
I was watching a video. It's like r/you had one job, and the people closed the bottom of the slide but left the top. So then the YouTuber was making fun of it and was like, what if some kid just slid down there and then saw that it was closed and then tried to climb back up, and then they slowly close the top, unscrew the slide, and then just take it into a truck. Yeah, and the poor kid's like, oh my god. Yeah,
That reminds me of the episode of Gumball where he left his kids in the ball pit and then the ball pit got taken out of the mall.
yeah. I love
That was
The Amazing Roller Gumball. It's a really good show. It's not my favorite Cartoon Network show, but I love Cartoon Network. It's probably
It's definitely one of my favorites.
it's one of my favorite channels, but I don't really watch TV anymore that much. Anyway, so back to
They consistently play Teen Titans Go.
I don't like that anymore. I
Victor and Valentino, new Cartoon Network show. I love it.
I don't know. I haven't watched it, but after Clarence and Teen Titans Go, I've lost.
I actually
respect for them.
loved Clarence. I loved Clarence.
I felt
Clarence
Clarence.
kind of gross sometimes, but
Clarence had the same effect on me that regular show did. Like, a lot of people loved regular show, but I just felt, I don't know, I didn't connect to it. It wasn't my favorite. Let's see,
I
what's...
loved regular show. I loved Clarence. I loved Chowder.
I loved
Flapjack.
Chowder. Chowder and Flapjack were
Or
my two
Johnny
favorite
Test.
shows when I was younger.
Actually, I don't love Johnny Test. Craig, take that away. I like Johnny Bravo.
I liked Johnny Test. Johnny Test was interesting.
Johnny Test used that whip crack sound so much.
Yeah. His sisters,
Crack, crack, crack.
though.
The sisters, I don't know why, they remind... So now, looking back, I don't know why, they're giving me insane James Charles vibes. I don't know. But if James Charles was a girl, or a guy, I don't care. You know what
Yeah,
James
and...
Charles, if you watch
No.
right now.
Stop. No, we're not doing this again. What else was I talking? Oh yeah, I should say start reopening. I think they should reopen more smaller businesses, like smaller restaurants, and let people go back there.
I
But
don't think they should open restaurants.
I think they should really just spread out the tables and stuff and protect the waiters and get the waiters
Yeah,
tested.
and like 3 families at a time.
Yeah, honestly. That'd make...
Imagine Applebee's. Just 3 families in there.
Yeah, but
3
Applebee's
families
is
of
a
14.
bigger company. Like, it has chains a lot. It has a lot of chains and stuff. So, but the
Well,
small...
what does that mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean? Like,
Like,
I
why
want the
do you have
the smaller companies, right?
Why smaller companies?
So they keep in business. Because I don't want to
Yeah,
come...
but if Applebee's...
Applebee-
Applebee's gets no money, right? They're going to start struggling. Like, the CEO is probably going to resign, take a bunch of money,
I don't think
and
Applebee's
gonna be
is gonna
hell.
be struggling in the end. I don't think...
probably not. But
Yeah. Like Applebee's, McDonald's, Burger King, they're not struggling.
They're going to be fine. There's a drive-thru still.
Yeah, those are the companies that are going to be doing
I
great
had
the whole time.
McDonald's, as soon as I woke up today, I'm getting a call. I wake up to the call. I'm like, yo, what's up, Bob? Right? Talking to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
What?
He goes, what you want from McDonald's? I was like, what? He goes, what you want from McDonald's? I was like,
Hash
McNuggets.
browns.
No, I ordered McNuggets when I wake up. What was I thinking?
Yeah, what were you... I usually
I
get...
felt so nauseous just looking at them. I was like, I don't want this.
I remember, since we're, like, moving to a bigger house, I know we're staying in the same, like, town, not, like, the same area, right? Because I want a backyard, and I want a pool. That's all I care about, right? I want to move closer to the high school. But,
Oh, you're gonna be moving by, I was gonna say someone's name, but that's gonna be never mind.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I almost revealed someone's address.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what high school. They don't know what high school. But, I want to live in one of those bigger areas where I can have, like, an actual yard. And, like, my dad
I
wants...
don't even want to live in a big house. I'd be okay if I had a smaller house with a big yard.
I want a big yard just for my pool, maybe a trampoline. My dad wants a greenhouse. And somewhere for just Gemma, my dog, to run around, you know?
I just want to own more land. But currently, I have, like, a small yard and a very energetic dog. So.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna miss the wildlife in my area because we have foxes, groundhogs, deer.
Yeah, you're totally gonna miss that until your dog is, like, torn up by a fox.
Actually, no, the foxes are terrified of my dog. She chases after them and she'll start barking and they run. I think they...
You let them?
No, we don't.
Like, you let her just
No,
run?
she's so fast. Like, she sees one of the foxes, right? And she'll look at it, she'll start shaking, she'll start barking like, Gemma, no, don't you dare. And Gemma doesn't listen to me, so she sprints at full speed, and this tiny Chewini is running and, like, leaping through the air. Also...
Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask. Cap and gowns.
Mm-hmm.
Graduation. Are you gonna get yours?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna get it, but, like, I don't know what the point of it is.
Yeah.
Just a cap and gown? Because my mom paid for it, so, like, she was like, I'm not gonna waste money.
Yeah. Also...
But, like, I don't get what the point is.
Let's see. Now, do you just want to talk about whatever for the rest?
Yeah.
Because we had it.
We can,
I just want to tell a story to everyone. Yeah, we can have our guest. Anyway, so one last final funny story. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was my sister's birthday. Right, so my dad's outside, he's grilling, he's making jerk chicken, he's making hot dogs.
I missed that last time. I didn't get to have it.
It's so good. Anyway, so he's grilling for my sister's birthday, and my mom's like baking a cake. So my dad's outside, and I'm just chilling outside with him and my dog. So my dad's like walking around, right? So then he looks over there, and he sees something run out of the bushes. It was by my grandma's house. My grandma lives like right next to me.
Hold on
right?
a second, hold on.
Yeah.
Something's happening downstairs.
Okay. Oh, where was I? So we were outside, and he sees something running out of the bushes, and it was a groundhog, right? So then he walks over there, and the groundhog, he hates those groundhogs. They eat his flowers and stuff, right?
Yeah, they eat his flowers.
Yeah. So he's walking over there, and the groundhog's just looking at him. And then a fox pops up from behind my grandma's house and looks at the groundhog. The groundhog is terrified because my dad's there and the fox is there. So the groundhog, in the rain, runs up the tree, climbs up the tree.
Oh, that's where the tree hog came from.
And got stuck in the tree for hours. My whole family came outside. We were looking at it. We were laughing at it. That thing was terrified. I have so many pictures of it. It was so scary. Oh god, those groundhogs are so fat. Oh, they're so ugly. But it was just sitting, it looks like a porcupine. It was so funny. And then, I hated how it was raining, right? But we had the umbrella up, and my dad and I were sitting at the table, right? So the wind blows, later, we're sitting at the table, the wind blows, the tree hog still isn't down yet. The wind blows, the water comes off a little bit of water comes off the umbrella and hits my neck, right? So then, later, I'm like, whoa, man, there must be a lot of water stored up there. So the wind blows again, and all the water on the umbrella just pours onto my dad. It was hilarious. And I knew it was coming, because I saw the water falling down, and I didn't say anything. Which you probably, oh, that's awful of you. No, it was so funny. And my dog, like, ran for her life. She was terrified because she isn't, like, getting water on her. And then later the tree hog just fell from the tree and then ran. Yeah, yesterday was a pretty funny day. I ended up... Huh?
Did it just run up?
Yeah. It just ran straight up. And I have so many pictures. It just ran up the tree and couldn't get down. So it was like really hugging onto that tree. It probably just got tired and fell off. Yeah. So do you want to end our not normal section, our like beginning section here, and then we can have our guest section?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So now we will be having our guest. His name is Kellogg's. Awesome, actually. Yeah, his name is Kellogg's, and he's going to be joining us to talk a little bit with us, and we're going to play a game with him. So that segment will be coming soon. Well, you guys will be able to see it. We're recording it on separate days. And yeah, now introducing our guest, Kellogg's. The captain. Hey guys. Welcome back to the guest segment. Now we're gonna be introducing our guest, Kellogg's. Kellogg's, say hi.
Hello.
Okay. Kellogg's, tell us a little about yourself. Like some things that you like to do.
So hi, my hello. Part of the fridge from the UK.
Mhm.
I mainly for my free time I mainly this game, but I do quite a lot of things like reading
Fun.
and making podcasts. Yeah.
Awesome. Tell us a bit what it's like in England. Since we're from America.
It's pretty cold. It rains a lot of the time.
I thought you were just gonna end it. It's pretty cold. Yeah. When I went there in the summer, it was like, but was in an attic and it was really hot only there. But then when we would like leave the house, it was freezing cold. Yeah, we Airbnb'd in England.
Oh, neat. What did you say?
Solid question. It was near London. Like,
Very vague.
yeah, it was more of a suburban area near London. I need to ask my parents where
Is
exactly,
it
but
sorry by any.
I'll ask. Anyway,
Because I live in a suburban by.
yeah.
Anyway,
So, would you like to tell us like a story, or do you have a topic you want to talk about?
I do have a topic. So, for the two people listening, I'm sure you guys are aware of the popular game franchise known as FIFA, which is football as we call it, or soccer,
Imagine calling
and
soccer.
it's a very
football.
popular game. England especially popular, US, but I'd say anybody you ask, the game is. I'm pretty like it's like known by everyone.
Yeah.
But so a lot of people just play FIFA and they call themselves gamers, and I just find this repulsive. FIFA is my least favorite game of all time.
Wow.
I don't understand why it has such following, and I understand that it's football. England likes football, but it's not innovative.
It's the same game every year.
Yeah.
No. They changed the number on the title, and that's it. And that somehow warrants a $60 game. And I
Ugh.
so
A lot of sports games are like that. I feel like it's just the lack of content that the sports give them that they have not much room to work with. But I don't play much sports games. The best I've ever done.
See, Madden added a like a story mode.
Hmm.
I mean,
Long Shot. It's a story about a kid growing up, and just basically his journey to the NFL.
I think FIFA did that, but that was like free game.
Alright.
It
Give
was
me a
too
second.
boring.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, so we're back. Anyway, so yeah, they added a. I think honestly, with a lot of other games, they probably would have released that in the story mode, but that came with a whole new game. That's kind of been the main argument that people given for FIFA in the story mode. It's like really giving the game a new thing, but nobody plays.
Is it even any good?
I don't, but like I'm sick of it because everyone in my school plays it. That's all they talk about. But they all just play Ultimate Team. The money making ploy.
Yeah.
So I did some research, and it turns out that it's around $50 million spent on FIFA points, and this is on top of already $60 game.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a lot of. That's 11% of EA sales per year from just people doing a pay.
That's
my problem
crazy.
with gamers who play FIFA, calling themselves gamers, and that the only way to win the game is if pay to win the game.
Man.
So it's not very skill based. Like, I understand there is skill to the game and that there is trading, but for the most part, if you get money, you get better.
Sounds like an EA game right there.
That's just any, and
Yeah.
I hate how a lot of just have come away from quality of content and just kind of gone for, and quantity of content,
Yeah.
and just kind of gone for the same fail-safe way of money through the in-game purchases in order to make yourself better.
EA makes most of their money off of just in-game transactions. Oh my gosh, which transactions. But it's so dumb because they make everything so expensive, and not only that, they make their games expensive. But you would think about it, right? Some people are like, oh, but free games like Fortnite, other free games, like a lot of mobile games, they make their money off in-game transactions, right?
Yeah,
But their games don't cost $60.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Obviously,
most of them are free.
yeah. Obviously, I don't have much. Not obviously, but I don't have much like sports games. I mean,
Yeah, obviously.
I
Put the obviously in there.
yeah, I have Mario Sluggers, I have Mario Tennis, and I've played Madden once at my friend's house. But I have a lot of experience with EA games, and a lot of their games are just the only way to get anywhere is to spend so much money. Like a lot of the Star Wars games, like
Star Wars Battlefront good.
yeah, but
Money
Battlefront?
wasn't that big
Which
a
one?
part. You go to Battlefront 2, and that's
2
just...
is good. First one, god awful.
What do you mean? First good, and the
The
second
first one got so boring.
I only enjoyed the second one. Play was just it added some more heroes, but a lot of those you had to pay for or to play a lot for.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like yay.
But then when you were talking about Fortnite, like a lot of people don't like the idea of V-Bucks, but at least with V-Bucks, it's not pay to win. If you spend a lot of V-Bucks,
It's just it'll
not much,
look cool.
Yeah, it's
to look cool,
it's just the flex.
and they don't find anything wrong with it. Like
Yeah.
in Animal Crossing, with people buying villages off the black market,
Oh god, that's so awful.
to make their towns look better. But like at least it's not like I don't. Well, it's kind of a bad. FIFA's a competitive game, but I'd
Yeah.
say it's just a Fortnite. It's the cosmetic purchase.
Yeah, and it's so everyone's characters like look different and stuff, and so everyone has their own experience, you know. And
And I
But-
think that's why they added the new, like, customizable stuff.
yeah, also again, it is in fact a free game, so they need to make money off of it. I'm sure Epic Games was doing fine on making money before Fortnite, right? But they really skyrocketed and became a big name once Fortnite came out. Well, not really once Fortnite came out, maybe like Season 3, they became a really big name. And they have the Epic Games Store now, which they're giving away games for free, like GTA 5. That's crazy. They're making so much money. Oh, sorry. Wait, they're making so much money off of things. Like, they're doing great now. And obviously, they're still making people buy V-Bucks and stuff. But again, they give them away in the battle passes, which come out like every 3 or 4 months. Sometimes. Usually they delay it. But it's supposed to be every 3 or 4 months. Come out with the new battle pass, and you get V-Bucks for it. And it only costs like $10, and you get, I don't know, maybe $8 back. Yeah.
No, with the battle pass, I think, if I remember correctly, played Fortnite, was that once you actually bought the battle pass, were set in V-Bucks or anything. because I think it gave you enough V-Bucks to get the next Battle Pass season.
That's such a good deal, you know? You get a bunch of free items and you can buy the next one again as a continuous cycle. So, like for those players that can only spend maybe $10 on the game, they can get the Battle Pass every single season just by playing the game. And I don't know if FIFA gives away free money, you know?
No, people make the argument that FIFA isn't exactly pay to win and win. And while that's true, like, you just cannot get to the level of, like, you can't get the same players from just playing to spending FIFA points. It just won't happen. It would be too grindy. It would take too long. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of games are like that, where you really need to spend money to get anywhere, which is crazy. But a lot of games handle it better, but some games you need to spend money just to, like, continue playing. Like, there are online subscriptions in video games, you know? I just feel that's kind of bad. Like, I got Rocket League for my PS4. I didn't know that you need PS Plus to play it, which is crazy. That you have that you have to spend money just to play like a $60 game, to spend a monthly subscription. I don't like that.
It's with everything now, Nintendo, but it all started with Xbox Live.
Yeah.
They started for that not that great service, so that, like, it must. And then Sony saw that we can do the same thing. So
Yeah. The thing but the thing with Nintendo is most of their games that have Nintendo Switch Online, right? There's like a normal way to play. Like Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros, you can play with CPUs and stuff, but with Rocket League, right?
Well,
you can't
play CPUs with Rocket League, but that's just like nobody does.
Yeah. There's no point in that. Anyway, do you guys want to move on to the game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I need to exit out of here. So our first movie quote, or actually I should explain this. Our game is going to be Guess That Movie Quote. So I'm going to present a quote to the players, right? And they're going to say which movie it's from. But they're going to take turns. So, like, the first one, let's say I'd say a movie quote, and then it would go to Justice, right? And if he doesn't get it in a certain amount of time, we'll give him, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds. And how long should you guys have? Maybe like 30 seconds to a minute.
I'd say let's just figure it out.
I think we should just give 30 seconds. Because, like...
Something good.
Huh?
I said that's good.
Okay. So, 30 seconds. And then you're going to get 30 seconds to guess the quote. If you can't get it, then the next person has another 30 seconds to guess the quote. And whoever gets that gets a point. Okay? So let's start off with the first quote. Let's go to Justice, right? Justice, the first quote is, "Toto, I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore." Your 30 seconds starting now.
Are you kidding? Wizard of Oz.
Okay, Justice gets 1 point. Now, Kellogg's, you will be going next. Okay, so our second quote is, "You can't handle the truth." Your 30 seconds starts now.
That could be like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know the first one.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm gonna be too good with this.
Really?
Wait, can you repeat the quote, please?
You can't handle the truth. Let me just transparent that.
hint.
Oh man. Okay.
Sorry about that, dude. I don't know.
No, I need to. Let's see.
An acronym.
How about I give some of the
That's not what
actors?
it is.
How about I give some actors? Kevin Bacon, Tom Cruise, James Marshall. What? Anyway,
Nicholson.
yeah. Do you know?
So bad at this. What the hell? I'll take a guess.
Okay.
Guess. Mad Max.
No, I'm sorry. Justice, your timer. Okay. 2 points. I don't know if these are really American movies, so I'm gonna feel bad if you don't know any of them. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I think you should know some of these. Justice, your quote is you're gonna need a bigger boat. I feel like Justice is
bro,
getting.
what the- Wait, what was my?
A Few Good Men.
I didn't even know that. I don't.
It's like a war movie. Okay. So, oh man, okay. Kellogg's, it's your turn.
I swear to God, if you give me like after from the 1970s.
Okay. Here we go. Your quote is, May the force be with you. Also, you have to say the exact movie that it's from.
Oh, come on.
All of them are from. Like every single. It's probably in every single movie though.
Like the original one.
Oh, the original one. Star Wars. So it goes. Revenge of the. Star Wars
Huh?
Jedi.
Let's see. This is gonna be great.
Is it not Star Wars? Wait, is that like the late? No,
That's
that's the latest, right?
yeah. Yeah.
It's not that one. It's no, I got it. It's,
Okay.
um,
You
Star-
you 15 seconds.
Star Wars.
Can you repeat that?
Star Wars.
Your mic keeps cutting out. I don't know why. I need to.
Second segment.
You don't say it.
Oh no, I actually know the answer. Actually,
Okay, what is it?
it's A New Hope, right?
Yeah. Okay. You had 8 seconds left. So, that's 1 point for Kellogg's. I don't know how this is gonna go because you have like. I don't know, 1 point and Justice has, I don't know how many quotes there are, but
I have 3.
yeah. Justice,
Three.
yeah. Justice, it's your turn. Okay, so I feel like Justice is getting really easy ones. Your next one is, It's a Lie.
Frankenstein.
Wait, isn't it Franken Monster though?
Well, no, the movie is Frankenstein.
Oh.
So, oh man, I hope this next one's really easy. Oh yeah, okay, you got this.
Okay, go.
Your next one is To Infinity and Beyond.
I'm gonna have to go for Toy Story.
Okay.
So
2 points.
2 points.
You have 2
I
points.
get 2 points.
No, you have 2 points in general.
Can I get 2 points for that,
No. Justice. Your next quote is, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
The Godfather?
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. So that's 5 points for Justice and 2 points for Kellogg.
Going great, dude.
Okay, Kellogg's your last
Wait,
quote.
I was just. Oh, yeah. 5.
Because he's gotten the ones that you haven't gotten.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
This isn't fair.
This definitely isn't fair. I should have started with Kellogg's. Because that would have made it so much... He would have gotten...
Yeah. Well, no, I would have gotten. I don't watch.
I also feel like these are very American movies. Like, A Few Good Men is like an American war movie. Anyway,
Yeah, no, I don't.
yeah, our last quote, Kellogg's, is... Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. I really hope you get this.
Road. We don't need road. Can you repeat the question?
Your quote is, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads.
You could have picked such a better quote from that movie.
I know, but I just...
It's literally such an iconic.
I googled all of the... I googled all of these quotes. Just like top 100 most famous movie quotes.
Roads.
Do you know it?
Isn't that part? Back to the part.
Did you get it? Wait, what did you say?
Got it.
Okay.
It's when they go flying.
Yeah. Thank you, Kellogg's. I'm so happy.
Like, why was that?
I don't know. I just picked some quotes, okay?
You could have just done Great Scott. That would.
Yeah, but that would have been so obvious.
Dude, you're like speaking to me. I didn't even know what Star the first Star
We're
was.
gonna need a bigger boat to infinity and beyond.
Sorry.
Force places.
I just picked top 100 quotes, iconic movie quotes. I didn't think this would have to be that hard. I don't know. Well, it was Justice wins 5-3. I'm sorry, Kellogg's. I should have.
No. Can we have like a bonus?
You want a
Add
bonus?
some more. Add some more.
I can't
Go
just.
back to the website.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna.
You know what? How about we do this?
We're going off the grid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick like 100 movie quotes. So I'm gonna read off these quotes, and you have to guess what movie they're from and what year they came out.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Actually, that might be too hard.
No. You leave it because you didn't know.
Okay. If Kellogg's, if you come through with this, it's 1 point for each thing. Okay. So, oh man, I'm the king of the world. Who's this going to? Justice. The quote is, I'm the king of the world. And I'll give you guys one hint. Okay?
Titanic?
Yeah, what year?
Hold on.
He's gonna Google it, Kellogg's.
He's googling it.
He's Googling Kellogg's.
96.
Okay, no. He only gets 1 point. He said 96. It was 97. Ah ha ha. Ha
You're
ha
kidding.
ha. Okay.
I was originally gonna say 98 too.
Man, you were so close. Man, some of these quotes are awful. Okay, Kellogg's. It's hasta la vista, baby.
Mexico.
What?
Like I don't know. That's the.
Yeah.
Is it Indiana Jones?
No.
It's not Indiana Jones.
Okay. It's Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah,
I
think you picked the wrong guy to be on.
I didn't think this would happen. I need one that's not gonna be so extremely obvious.
No, just pick it obvious. That would I.
Yeah, but we've given obvious ones and you haven't got them.
Yeah, but
Um,
it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know any of these movies. So I would
Maybe I do.
man. Justice. You see here? I mean, I'm pausing.
Zombie.
Okay, Kellogg. Your next quote is, "There's no place like home." Oh, why would he know this one?
I said it earlier. It was literally like the first thing I said.
Titanic.
No. Okay. I don't know if we. Okay. I'm just gonna keep giving Kellogg's until he gets one. Is that okay with you, Justice?
Yeah,
This
just go
great
ahead.
Content.
Okay. Let's see. Bond. James Bond. You have to guess what. Kellogg's.
Yes.
Do you know what it's from?
James Bond.
Which James Bond movie?
All of them.
I'll give it to you. What? But it's from the original Doctor No, James Bond movie. What year did that come out?
Kellogg, just look it up.
1968.
1962. Okay, Kellogg's, you get 1 point.
Dude, I'm on
So it's
fire.
1-1?
Wait, who's winning?
No, it's 6-4.
Oh, I thought we were restarting.
No, Kellogg's. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more, just because I feel like you can get this. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Please.
Eat the close.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. It's the silence of the lamb, Kellogg's.
I don't know that. Not even a. Yeah, I thought that was the Bible.
That's a. Oh no. Okay.
Did you just say the Bible?
Okay, Kellogg's.
I'm so bad at
I'm giving you one last chance, and if you don't get this, we're done. We're done. Okay. It's E.T. Phone Home.
Is that from the famous movie E.T.?
Yes. What year?
Did you say Titanic?
What year?
Hold on, I'm gonna guess. Don't tell me if I'm right. 86.
No.
No. It's much older than I can tell. Well, no. It has to be after Yoda made a cameo in like later.
84.
Is no?
79.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Okay.
76.
No. Stop going.
88.
No, guys, it's in the 80s.
82.
Thank you, Kellogg's. Okay, so you get 2 points. It's 6-6. Oh no! How did this happen? So,
I'm
Kellogg's, what movies do you know? What are some really good British movies?
really good British movies.
I know the British people don't make good movies, but what are some big British movies?
That was
I don't watch movies, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this hurts. Okay, so for the last round, I'm going to give you guys a quote. And you guys have to guess what it is, right? Whoever answers first, right? And I'll break the tie, and if Kellogg's wins, this is going to be so sad. So, okay, so Here, I'm gonna find a quote, and you guys are gonna have to say what movie it's from. Okay?
Why not something else? Like, I don't know.
No, it's too late into this.
Gaming facts. I know, but gone so bad.
Okay. Here. It's I Still Believe in Heroes. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's from a Marvel movie. Both of you, whoever can guess the Marvel movie it's from, right? I'll even tell you who said it. It was Nick Fury that said it, and the quote is, "I still believe in heroes." The first person to say which Marvel movie it's from.
Iron Man 1.
No. Oh my gosh. Justice.
The first Avengers.
The Avengers.
What's it called?
Avengers.
Avengers Assemble.
Kellogg's.
Kidding, it's from 2012.
Kellogg's. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. This was the first episode of
What?
the.
It's not Avengers Assemble.
Yeah, it is. I googled it.
It is? I thought that was the name of the cartoon.
Isn't that the Ultimate Avengers? No, it's Spider-Man. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching the first episode of the Fridge Podcast. I hope you guys somehow found a way to enjoy this. Yeah.
Sorry, Ben, I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't understand how you didn't get, like, any of well, you still won in the end, so it's fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really hope you did, and if you did, come back next Wednesday, and there will probably be another episode of this podcast. Maybe shorter, because this was mayhem, and it's probably going to be even harder to edit. I'll see you guys next time. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Okay.